pretty you can do on your feet quick. What's that word?
Not right
Spontaneous.
now.
Spontaneous.
Thesaurus.
Where's my water? Where's my water?
So we have to explain the game or the concept, right?
Okay. Feel free to join in. Go ahead. Just let it hit record.
I did already.
Oh.
Hey. We're on.
Oh.
How y'all doing? Welcome to Just Throwing It Out There, the podcast with Telia, Cherrece, Melissa, Meli, Danielle, Danny. Welcome to the podcast where we just throw it out there and see what sticks. See if you think it's funny. See if you think there's anything to it, any insight you can gather from it. But we're here to have a good time. And we're going to kick things off with a game, I think.
A very serious game.
It's a very serious game.
I don't like to play it.
I'm
cooperating today.
Okay.
I don't like this game.
It started on my Facebook, and we decided to incorporate it into our podcast. So basically what it is you have to pit two songs together. It's sort of like a Verzuz. We stole the concept from Verzuz, but it's the same artist. So that's what gives it the extra flavor and the distinction, and it makes it our own. And it's very hard because obviously if it's the same artist, you probably like the song anyway. You like the songs, you like the artist material, right? So it's not like you're picking one artist over another. You're picking like same songs from that same artist. So...
Well, can I start?
Yeah. So for instance, wait, I'm just gonna throw. You can start, but I just want to tell the people what we started with. Yeah. So we started with Butterfly, and that one was crazy because it was right down the middle of the responses. I thought. You had
how did it go on Facebook?
Huh?
How did it go on Facebook?
I didn't play.
I put it on. It went down the middle on Facebook, and so what it was is "Lady in My Life" versus Butterflies. Two iconic songs by the King.
I'm not playing that one.
You're still not playing it? Well, you
have that. You could be the deciding factor.
What if someone put a gun to your head and you had to choose? Just like pick one.
Still doesn't like.
That's literally what
computer froze.
No, just pick one.
Computer's frozen.
You can pick one. It's not. We won't judge. It's no judgment.
It's no judgment. I know
one's
there
gonna
is
die.
judgment. There's judgment from me.
There is a little bit of judgment.
Little bit.
Just pick Melissa.
Butterflies, go.
Let's go.
And then so when people pick it, and then I'm like, ooh, whatever they decide to pick.
It doesn't feel good to have to pick. For certain artists, like it's certain people, I'm like, yeah, I can go with that. But I feel like it's certain artists where it really is that hard. And so I don't be one to play. And I've been forced to pick one, but I did pick one. And then we could just move on. We don't even have to talk about it.
The other one, and it gives you insight into, how those songs hit different for different reasons. Like the other one was Lady in My Life. No. The other one was Lay Your Head on My Pillow. Versus Anniversary. And so
I think we were on the same page with this one.
Yeah,
right?
We were.
Oh, that song is but Anniversary holds so much weight in the tone.
Because then we hear it all the time. I
feel like it's overrated.
We play it all the time.
I feel like because the radio stations played it over and over again.
That they kept playing and then I ended up liking it.
But lay Your Head on My Pillow. Woo, that's a banger.
Like it's like everybody sings like Luther's Here and Now. That's far from his best work. But Here and Now is like, let's sing it at the wedding. Let's sing it at the family reunion. Like
Luther is on my list today, but not.
Yes.
I'm stepping out of that round.
But not like the ones that they use for weddings. Or they might use them.
Well, you might as well say it. Because now my stomach hurts.
Now
It's so hard. This was so hard for me. No, it was so hard for me because I was just listening to like Alex came over a couple weeks ago and he was helping me do the shoe stuff. Remember I told y'all he came over and we went through, I did a shoe purge or whatever, but we was listening to the best of Luther in the background. But
hold that. Put a pin in the word shoe purge. Put a pin in that. We'll get back to it.
We'll go back to that. But I was playing Luther in the background and then Spotify just keeps playing all Luther. And then we were just in a zone. And then I was like, when we decided to do the game, I was like, I'm putting Luther on the list. It's hard. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Am I gonna throw up?
I haven't even decided.
Okay.
Yep. So
those are the good ones.
So I picked
Uh-oh.
Promise Me and Don't You Remember.
Wait, Promise Me.
You don't know that these are the real titles. What's Don't You
That is the real title.
Superstar?
I don't know what Promise Me is.
Ignorant. I'm ignorant.
Promise
It's so bad y'all don't know the real titles. I'm gonna play it for y'all.
I know, Don't You Remember? But
Don't
Promise
you remember you told me you love me, baby?
You can only.
That's Don't You Remember.
Superstar. Okay, y'all need to stop. The
What's-
name
You
of that
don't
song
know
is
Promise
Superstar.
Me? I love
Long
Promise Me.
ago, that is Superstar. And oh, so it's not. Don't you remember?
I call it Don't You Remember. It is Don't You Remember.
It's not.
Make me Google it.
Wait,
It's
Google
called
it.
Superstar. It's called Superstar. Don't you remember? Oh my
It's
gosh.
not called
It's
I'm gonna
Superstar.
Google it because I
It is.
know
It's
not-
Superstar, Talia. Don't Google it. It's
I am
Superstar.
gonna Google
But
it.
it's the
She's trying to
Superstar
make me think I'm
slash
crazy
Don't You
all the time.
Remember.
It's not called Don't You Remember.
It's a slash.
What is Promise Me? Is this like
You don't know
a-
Promise Me?
I don't know what I'm
No.
ignorant. I told you I'm
I
ignorant.
don't think it's called Promise Me
It's
either.
called Promise Me.
This is Superstar.
Wait, there's a commercial.
What are you doing?
I'm skipping the commercial.
You got the
I don't know
bootleg.
Promise Me? I'm
No.
embarrassed for y'all. Y'all can hear it? Y'all don't know this?
Oh, I don't know what the name of this song was. Is it Promise Me?
What is it up against?
Superstar.
I'm calling it Don't You Remember now.
I don't remember.
Superstar.
Dude,
Superstar is my answer.
Promise Me?
Superstar is my
I know
answer.
it now.
Because I don't know. I'm
We
ignorant.
were in love, right? That's
You
the
didn't
song.
even have a Jerry curl at that point.
I
so
thought it was when
definitely
we were
don't
in
know.
love.
That's not the name of the song.
Yeah, I know this song. This my
What do you know the
stuff.
song? This is, I feel like there's a grownness to
Don't
it.
they say when we were in love?
Yeah.
That's the part, right? When we were in love. Okay, so you don't know the name to one song, and I don't know the
Revoke
name
my
to the
black card. 'Cause I don't.
Ooh,
You are
that's
revoked.
hard.
That's Cherrece. You don't know Promise Me.
These are both really good songs. Oh God.
Grace, you know Promise Me, but
You know this song.
You
You
wouldn't
just can't think of
identify
it
it
right
as
now.
Promise Me.
I didn't know it was called Promise Me.
You wouldn't identify it
Don't
as
You
Promise.
Remember has a slash, and I'm
It's
gonna
not.
look
Don't
it
you
up.
remember?
Doesn't. It's just Superstar.
Why would
It has
I
a
do
slash,
that?
but it doesn't say Don't You Remember. It says, I think,
Don't You Remember?
no, I saw it somewhere with a
Look,
slash
when you
before.
Google it, it says Don't You Remember Luther Vandross.
That's not the name of the
That's
song.
not just because somebody put something on Google doesn't make it true. Like,
It's-
let's just put that out.
Oh,
just
it's actually a
throwing
super-
that out there.
It's actually Superstar slash Until You Come Back to Me. Which-
See, until you come back to me,
What you gonna pick?
I'm gonna pick Superstar.
I gotta go with Superstar.
Just based on
Promise Me
name
is also a good
recognition
You
song.
didn't
alone.
even play this round.
Mine is name recognition alone.
Cherrece, you didn't even know the song.
Do.
I would pick Promise Me. Because I feel like there's
Still like the song.
sexiness to it. There's like a sexiness to it.
Yeah. See,
that's
Superstar
why-
has that connection though, like Quiet Storm when I wasn't
But I
supposed to
feel
be
like
up
it's a
anymore
song.
at night, and it used to come on that and A House Is Not a Home. Like
I
at the
almost put those two together. Look,
You
I have
should've.
Now that would have been.
Now you
I
should have.
I would have bowed out.
Remember,
Should
or
Stop saying
House is
that.
not a home. And I was like, but a house is not a home. Like that's
No, you should have put that.
because
You
you know it. I'm so surprised.
No.
Where's
No.
what?
Don't you
So sad,
remember?
Cherrece, that you didn't know Promise Me. Promise Me is like
That was
grown
funny.
sexy. I like the grown and sexiness to it. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like
But
it's like a
when we
glass
talk
of wine.
But then Don't You Remember, it made me think about, I think that's the name of it. Because when you Google it, it still pops up. But with that song, remember we were talking about the other day, somebody where the song started with the end, like with the, I don't know what we were saying.
Yes.
I
said it started in the middle.
A good song because it starts in the middle, and that's how I feel like Don't You Remember starts. Like
yeah.
You're
right.
Superstar.
You're right.
Don't You Remember? I feel, well, if you Google it, it still comes up. Cherrece doesn't even know Promise Me. How y'all mad at me for calling it Don't You Remember?
I'm not mad at anybody. I'm just saying stop
But they said I would know it. They said I would know it if I.
Yeah, if you hear the song, you know it.
You know it.
To listen to Promise Me.
You know it.
I just.
I don't know if it's on greatest. Is it on the greatest best?
I don't even want to listen to it
because
it's called Promise Me.
It's not on Best of Love.
No.
Best of Luther, Best of Love.
Because it was just playing. Like I said, Luther just kept playing on Spotify while we were doing the shoot.
Like I don't think I discovered Promise Me. I'm doing air quote Promise Me. I don't think I discovered it until I was an adult. Whereas Superstar, like that's from childhood type stuff. Like it was coming on the radio, and I don't know. It just has that. It's in my soul.
I get it. Look at Cherrice's face.
Can I go next?
Yeah,
I don't think I want to play this game, but go.
So I'm taking us because y'all know she's like my favorite everything, and I feel like a part of her lives in me.
I already know who it is.
Erykah Badu.
I already knew.
And I am going to pose Tyrone and I'm gonna put an asterisk next to it.
Do you feel like it's hard, right?
Bag Lady with the Dre beat. Right? Bag Lady.
I'm gonna say
I gotta go with Bag Lady.
I'm gonna go with Bag Lady too, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna go with Bag Lady. Because sometimes when I take all the bags out of the car at the like how you go shopping and you don't want to make 2 trips, and then you put all the bags on your arms, like all the Target bags,
cut off your circulation,
and you don't have no circulation. Till this day, I still sing Bag Lady. And it's just me walking in the house with all these bags. Still sing that. So I'm gonna go with Bag Lady.
Damn.
Yeah, I got it.
But again, it's like a personal thing. Like I feel like that's
but Tyrone was just so like it was so tough, you know.
Like Tyrone was performance art.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think it was more than a song. I think it was performance art. If there is a such thing.
I can believe there being such a thing.
It really depends on where you are.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say most people for song purposes would go with Bag Lady.
Really?
Because it's a Tyrone is a performance.
But when I first I had never seen the performance when it first came out.
But you heard it
from the beginning to the end. You heard it.
Yeah.
I feel like I only know Tyrone from the live one that they play.
But that's the only one she has. She didn't do a studio version of Tyrone. So that's what makes it even, like, to me, I feel like that makes it even doper. Because, like, there were no takes.
That was because they ran.
There was no, like, take 1, take 2. Like, she did that off the dome. She's like, I'm going to test this out. Right?
That's good.
It's fire.
I don't know.
No doubt.
You going to pick Tyrone?
But one is a performance and one is a song.
I think they're both songs.
I think one is a one is, dare I say, a higher elevation of spoken word.
Shut your mouth.
And for those listening, I'm just a little tepid as it pertains to like spoken word.
As I walk on the street
to understand
and I look at
by the way, I'm 82% black, but I'm still not black enough to understand.
Ooh, why you bring that up?
I wanted to let people know that I was 82%.
So you told us what most people would choose. What would you choose, Cherrece?
Because I'm an entertainer at heart, and I'm a performer at heart, I would go with Tyrone.
Yes.
Just because it was shocking, the ending. And Tyrone actually really didn't have, Tyrone got a bad rap all these years.
Talk about this. Remember, we did talk about this. It wasn't even Tyrone's fault.
It
Why
wasn't.
wasn't it his fault?
No,
What's the name
Tyrone was the friend. Tyrone was the friend.
Yeah,
Well,
Tyrone.
yeah.
He wasn't the one who was causing her the grief or the or whatever.
Yeah, but she had to pay for him. She had to pay for him.
He was a co-signer.
You got to bring Jim, James, Paul, and Tyrone.
He was an enabler. Tyrone was an enabler, but he wasn't her man. He was just an enabler that enabled her man to act like he did.
The drama queen in me will go with Tyrone. And there's a huge drama queen. It's not even a small fraction of a drama. I'm mostly drama queen. So the drama queen would love.
I'm gonna still go with Bag Lady from When I Carry All My Bags.
And I love Bag Lady.
And with the booty bag lady, let it go.
And the way it
let
started.
it go. Let
You
it
know
go.
what I am? I'm a didn't
I like the start.
You what?
I like the way that Bag Lady starts.
Like that beat drop. Were we together? Did we go to that concert where she performed that?
I don't think I saw. I don't think I ever went to see Erykah Badu.
Like whenever that beat comes on, because that's explosive, right? That's Dre's explosive.
Yeah.
But that
I went
beat,
with a
man.
random man to Radio City Music Hall to see Erykah Badu.
What random man?
That's a random.
Where'd you meet him?
At Essex County College. I call him random because I don't remember his name.
But was he a friend? Like what? I'm confused.
We went to at Essex County College. We went to see. He lived in East Orange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is this
Did he have the tickets or
had-
did you?
Huh?
Who invited whom?
I don't remember. I
Was he
remember he did
acquaintance?
have a
Like, how you know him?
he had a
Bizarre.
coal stove in his house that was actually being used, and I thought it was so like awesome. I'm like,
First of all,
y'all really get
what are you doing in a house that has a coal stove? Don't you know he could have burned your remains? Did you? If you didn't know this man,
It wasn't his house. It was his mother's house.
I'm still just rewind. You knew him? Like
Oh yeah, I agreed to go. It was a date. I agreed to go to Radio City Music Hall. Yeah, it was a date.
Okay.
But I just don't remember.
I don't feel like you knew him well enough to be in a home where there was a coal.
I
burn.
went to his house. Yeah.
I don't think that I wouldn't have advised that. I wish you would have called him.
You went to his house before or after the show?
Before. And I met his mom, and yeah, it was a date. It was a date. I just don't remember
His name.
You end up like Leela Rashawn getting
there's a
oranges thrown at you.
huh?
I was ready to introduce you to my mama. You raggedy bitch. Be careful whose mamas you meeting.
Any date that I went on with the man is a random date, I think.
Next
what I
time, call me.
categorize them
Okay?
as random dates.
If this ever happens again, don't go
random
to
date.
nobody's mama's house with a coal stove. You'll get
Thank
oranges
you.
thrown at you.
So, or it was a wood stove and they could put wood in it.
I always want
All right, who's next? Who's next?
I'll go next.
Who's next? All right, go ahead.
All right. So I went with Faith Evans for my first one.
Ooh.
I'm already about to throw up.
Talia took the album away
I'm gonna throw up.
Talia, you would not let me play Faith at the
Don't
that
you-
first album. You was
Melly,
Don't you
it was
as
like
soon as I get
6 hours
home
a day.
on that. I hope it's not no
Over
soup.
and over again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can sing the entire CD from start to finish in my head. I don't need a beat. I don't need a melody.
Go on.
God.
I don't
Y'all
know.
ready?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm gonna
Take it
throw up.
anyway.
Hurry up.
The first song is Soon as I Get Home.
Nope. Nope. Don't even put that in there.
I'm stressed out.
That's the first song.
Nope.
The second one is Reasons.
The Reason song. Sing it. I'm gonna look for it.
Oh,
I'll look
see,
for it on my Google.
I'm not
I
black.
have-
Is it called Reasons?
Yes, it
What's
is.
the reason?
Don't try to bring nobody on that boat with you. Don't you remember?
Don't you remember when I called it a song? Don't you remember? I'm gonna still call it that.
Do the introduction for soon as It was a long
Reasons.
introduction.
I'm gonna pick die because I don't remember reasons.
Which one? As soon as I get home.
Yeah, what was the introduction?
Wait.
Soon the chorus.
The long. It was
It
Your
started.
love
that
is
chorus. Yeah, it
wonderful.
goes like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't even made a
And
decision yet myself because I love them both.
Don't want to lose you. So, baby.
Oh, there was an introduction. How y'all don't know that there was an introduction?
I'm surprised I didn't know.
Well, you're like how you acting
And I
like
used to listen to it for 6 hours.
Give me, and I'm gonna give
the
it.
song is on for 6 minutes before it starts.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with reasons.
Reasons is hot.
I'm gonna go with reasons.
You don't even know reasons.
I do know reasons. I just can't
Reasons,
sing it
what
off the top of my head.
reasons,
And
No, you making up words. I see it. That's
I'm
what you
not. She says I'm gonna give it to you. That's part of it. I'm gonna give it to you. Can y'all hear that?
Can y'all hear that? I feel like I need to.
This is it.
I'm gonna still go with soon as I.
Based on introduction purposes,
Soon as I.
I'm gonna go with soon as I. Based on a 6-minute introduction for the actual song.
Look at Danny over there. She in her zone.
Yes.
Reasons.
I don't know.
Yes, reasons is my vote.
I'm gonna go as soon as I.
And I don't even know if Reasons was like.
I don't think it came. I don't think it was a radio hit.
I don't think so.
I think it was
radio.
on. Was it on? Was it on Faithfully? I think it was on the Faith.
It was
No.
on.
It was on the first one.
It was on the first one. I'm surprised I don't remember
Yep,
it.
it's from
'cause
the first
I
album.
played Soon as I for 6 hours.
First
Like,
album. And I don't think it was released on the radio, but
No, it wasn't.
it
on
should
my
have been.
card,
I'm
it
picking
needs to be
songs that were
revoked.
not released for on the
It
radio.
definitely should have been
Not the
released
artist
on the
also.
radio.
I think my favorite song on that CD though was "Love Don't Live Here Anymore."
Oh,
That now. Now
Her and Mary.
That's a remake.
If you would have,
I know, but her and Mary like killed it.
they did, but you can't get it with Mary on it anymore. So if you don't have the original CD, Mary's not on it. Nope. If you listen to it now, Mary, pull it up. Mary's not on it.
What
After they had their little squabble, Mary had them pull her off. So you don't have the original.
Way.
Get out.
You don't
Do I
have it,
the
Mary.
original?
That's a black fact.
I have the original CD. Ooh, we could probably sell those on
If
eBay.
you don't have the original, you don't have Mary on it.
But I
If
would
you
never
pull
sell
it up.
I'll
You
will
pull
it
it up.
to my children.
Mary will not be on it.
Sounding
Love
unblack.
don't live. Now, if you would have
There
put
is
Love
a
Don't Live
version.
Here,
Wait. There's a version of Love Don't Live Here anymore that Madonna did.
Oh, I love Madonna's version.
Yo,
It's
you
on
know
bedtime.
her?
Is it bedtime stories?
on Bedtime Stories?
Is it on bedtime stories?
No, it's
Was
not. I don't
Bedtime
think it's on
Stories?
Bedtime
No,
Stories.
that was.
I think it is.
Remember
Is
that
it?
album she had?
I think it's on bedtime stories where
No, Bedtime
express
Stories
yourself,
is
don't
lit.
repress yourself. Express yourself, don't repress
That's
yourself.
Bedtime
And
Stories.
I'm not sorry. I think it's on that. Bedtime stories was my stuff. That's the only Madonna like album that I like listened.
That was her black record.
Yeah, it was good. I think it was on. I'm gonna check Madonna. Love
It's
the
not. It wasn't on. It's not on. It's not on Bedtime Stories.
I would have picked.
Where
Love
is?
Don't
What's
Live
it on?
Here If you would have picked that
I don't
against.
know, but it's not on
What was
Bedtime.
You know, I didn't put that in because it still bothers me that Mary's not on it anymore. If you listen to it on the radio, or if you pull it up on any of these streaming things,
I have
Mary's
it
not
here-
anywhere to be
I have
found.
it here, but it does say featuring Mary. I'm gonna play it and see if Mary come out singing.
Where is that from?
Just a Google search.
All right, I got one for you. I got
Oh.
a verses for you.
Love Don't Live Here was.
All right. Now this is a verses. Y'all always try to keep me in a box.
It better be the same artist.
Try to keep me contained. It is, but
See.
this is a music. This is a music video versus.
Music.
That
Oh,
is weird. That is
Okay,
not the
listen.
game. but
Hear
we
me
don't like
out.
to
Give
play.
me a
Okay,
minute.
let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's
Hear
do
me
it.
out.
it's changing the rules.
I know you try to
Rolling
keep me in a
Road.
box. and I
Yes,
can't
you
be
will.
kept in a box.
Is it at least the same artist?
It's the same artist.
Okay, thank you.
I don't.
And it's the only artist worth talking about when it's pertaining to music videos.
Go
I'm
ahead.
like stuck on a
I'm
Michael.
already mad at you.
All right. You gonna be mad.
Don't put Thriller in there because it just.
Yeah,
Don't
wait.
even put.
Wait. Hear me out.
Don't put Smooth Criminal there either.
Wait. That was it.
Hey,
Thriller versus Smooth Criminal.
You can't,
Thriller.
it's got to be Thriller.
I mean, think about it. Thriller.
You lie.
I don't
You
lie.
lie.
I don't.
Literally. Smooth Criminal. Listen. You
I
can't.
hate you for this one. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Listen.
I already know. Listen. You don't even have to defend it.
It's
My
lit.
heart-
It's
my
a valid. It's a valid
It's
comparison.
a very valid comparison, and I'm gonna
Thank
tell
you.
you why. Now, Thriller used to scare me as a child because y'all know I'm chicken shit. But then I saw this documentary, right? And the people jumped, and then they drew the line, and everybody's damn feet was in the same place. I've
Oh,
never
Jesus.
seen no shit like that, right? And that's what makes you appreciate Michael Jackson videos. But I say all that to say, now that tells you,
You
like,
can't
I
say
love
Thriller.
Thriller. I love Thriller. I will dance all the routine. Like, I'm in, like, whenever I hear it, you can ask when I would used to go out dancing, I would just be doing the video, right? But Smooth fucking Criminal.
It's immaculate.
Something about
It's immaculate.
just the way everything and the dancing in that too.
It's
I-
immaculate.
It's so beautiful to me. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. That's probably, and I think it's on my Instagram that some years ago that's my favorite Michael Jackson video. And I have a lot of favorites because I love Remember the Time. I love anything that had that elaborate dance scenes. Like, I love that. But something about Smooth Criminal,
It was art.
and they was hitting all them shits. Oh my God, they was hitting all.
To me,
It's just as artistic, and I feel like Thriller required so much of him.
Thriller's a movie. Thriller's a
I
movie.
feel
really
like Thriller
did.
required so much of him as the center artist, like what he had to go through, like and like you said, the making of Thriller and the
That shit
whole
was
like
incredible.
that, like I watched that like 5,000 times. Like
Yeah,
that's,
the line.
to be honest
I
with
will
you,
never forget that.
Off the Wall was my first Michael album, but I didn't listen to it. I didn't start listening to it the way that I
Until
did
later.
until after the making of Thriller, when they
Yeah.
were playing all of those songs. And I'm like, oh, all those bangers are on there. Let me go back to Off the Wall.
This is true. And
So it made me appreciate, but like all of the work that went into putting that production together, like,
Yeah.
and it had never been done before. So I think it was just so groundbreaking. In terms of, as he would call, short films, right? His short films. I don't know. It just, again, that's my heart. That's my emotion speaking.
But
That's what I said.
Smooth
This is hard
Criminal
from the
is
heart. I hate
right
this
up
game.
there.
I don't even know why we started playing this stupid game. I hate it.
Are you feeling some type of way?
I
He
am
is.
because I love.
He is.
First of all,
Smooth
I
Criminal
love
is
Michael.
right up there, though,
It's,
guys.
it's freaking Michael. Like, how you know how hard
Smooth Criminal isn't up
I wish
there.
you
But what I'm saying is it doesn't best Thriller.
No,
I
listen.
feel like you should have left Thriller alone and not even put it in the game.
Like I would do like a Smooth Criminal, Remember the Time.
Yes,
I feel like those
Well,
two
no,
are.
but Smooth Criminal wins because the artistry. Let me
I
just
love
tell
Smooth
you,
Criminal.
like he was doing some. He's in the same conversation as like a Fred Astaire and more,
Mhm.
like with that
Yeah.
video, more.
I love this
Because
video.
of everything else, I obviously, and like to me that puts him in that conversation of Smooth Criminal because he did it before, he did it with Thriller, and then he did it again.
This shit.
But
And
I
then-
feel like Thriller's a different. I feel like Thriller is a different kind. I feel like Smooth Criminal, to your point about the Fred Astaire element, I feel like Smooth Criminal was more of a focus on him as like a dancer and an artist, whereas Thriller was more of a film. Like it had
It
more
was.
film elements to it. So that's to me
Yes.
what different. It made it
It is a
more
film.
than a music video.
It's a film. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Why do you
But
even
like
put it in the
Smooth
category?
Criminal is pretty Like when you can't tell me that you didn't, after you watch Smooth Criminal, after he takes you through the entire club, blah blah blah, you're not your breath is like taken away from you. Like
I feel like I'm on by his.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah, no, it's a great video.
And then it took you through different. Oh my God, it was so brilliant, man. Like he comes in, you know, he comes into the speakeasy, and
look at the moves. I can't. I don't even know.
Just everything. It just takes you through a journey through this fucking club, like a journey.
And everybody's doing something. Everybody's doing.
There's a little breakdown, and he's like, "Oh shit! Here comes the N-word." And then they start popping like like he breaks it down. It's so dope. Like at first he's doing all these integral steps, and then it's like, here come the niggas, and then it's just
no, I can't. I just
Meli, are you watching the video right now?
I love it.
So good. And then he dances. Then he dances with the ladies. And then he does all the like. It's so he almost gets his ass kicked because he's talking to this girl, and there's so many different. Oh my God! And then the glass. Somebody shatters some glass.
Yep.
And they gotta go. And then it's like it almost reminds you like a black seance.
Give me an all white suit.
Like it's crazy. It was crazy. That video was crazy.
This video.
Yeah, no. I think it's
like
a
I wish
video.
you would have
It's
put
not
it in
Thriller.
Thriller.
Sorry.
And I've never seen any. Have you seen anything else like it?
Have you seen any? Sorry, not sorry. Have you seen anything like Thriller? I'm just saying. I get
No,
it.
I love Thriller. This is to have a conversation.
I take it to heart though.
Thriller is my favorite. Thriller. You know what?
So why do you even put it in competition? You could have put it like she said. Remember the time?
I did it. I did it purposely.
Smooth Criminal. You did it on purpose.
Or even just think of like bad like that was dope. Like that had a story.
It was dope. It wasn't Smooth Criminal though.
No, it wasn't. Smooth Criminal was good. Smooth Criminal was good. Nobody's taking anything away from Smooth Criminal. I'm just saying.
I'm just very defensive about Thriller.
I am.
But you know what I did?
You can't put movies against songs. Like that's not fair. This is why you can't change the rules, because this would have never been an issue if it was talking about videos. We're talking about songs. Videos is a whole.
I made the game up. I could change the rules.
No, we're gonna nix. We're gonna edit this part out.
Do you have actual songs for us? Like,
we don't want.
Wait,
we're talking about videos.
How passionate Telia was about Thriller, like as if I was like dissing Thriller or something like that. She was just like,
I felt.
No, but
I feel like I just.
I kind of felt that way.
You were very passionate.
I feel attacked because like, don't even put it in there.
I feel
like there's some things you should put to the side, right? Like if you're gonna talk about like Prince songs, like take Purple Rain off the table, right? Like it's certain things that shouldn't be in the conversation.
Some songs are standalones. They're just gonna be hits no matter what. And I don't like that you just have to pick. And it was a video, and I didn't like appreciate that we had to pick a video because I feel hurt that I even have to choose Smooth.
This game is designed to make you feel uncomfortable.
Well, it's happening.
I don't like it.
There you go.
I don't like it at all.
Designed to make you feel uncomfortable.
Hated it. We could pick a song.
I love it. I love it.
Do you have actual songs for us? Seriously, because you didn't.
Go ahead. Do your song.
You didn't follow protocol.
Is it possible? And I made you feel uncomfortable.
I wasn't uncomfortable. Listen. There was nothing uncomfortable about it because nothing's better than Thriller.
The show is called Just Throwing It Out There.
Let me tell you something.
What you over there eating? You've been eating this whole time. What is that?
Can I?
That's some kind of fruitcake?
No.
Is it possible to step away from the podcast so I can use the restroom? Is that possible? I need to use the restroom.
No, but I'll pause it. I'm going to pause it.
Okay, good.
Cherrece is back. Jeez.
All right. We're back. Thank you. All right. So we're going to hit up another song, right? Because we were, where do we leave off?
Whose turn is it?
We left off. Everybody did one.
Everyone.
Melly's up.
We left
Okay,
off
now-
with me being mad at you for trying to pick videos and not songs.
So,
That's-
so angry.
That's the
Find
accurate
another
description of
outlet.
where we left off.
These songs were not released, but they are from one of my favorite albums of all time.
See that's a. Go ahead.
You should know the songs.
Go ahead.
Talia might know. I don't know if everybody would know them. I'm gonna play anyway.
Just do
This
you.
is from the Brandy album. The
Which Brandy album?
The Never Say Never album.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm familiar.
This is one of my favorites. I love the whole album, but there's certain songs when they hit, they just hit.
Come on with it. Come on.
I'm putting is Put That on Everything
Put
and
that on
Happy.
And who?
Happy. Ooh, y'all make me, Talia, you know these two?
I'm trying to remember Happy.
Happy, I'm gonna play it so you can hear a little bit.
No, don't play it. Sing it. Just sing. Give me.
Do-dum, do-dum. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That's a little breakdown.
Uh-huh.
You make me feel so good.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes. Okay, I remember that. Uh-huh.
It pops.
For me. That was my jam. I
It
don't
pop.
even know. Because her voice is like deep and then she
Raspy.
goes, yeah, man. The way she comes
The
in.
raspies.
Don't even know. Like, I love that.
How she do?
And Put That on Everything because her voice kind of do that.
What she do, Melly?
Don't even know. I don't even know. That hurts a little bit.
How she do?
Put that on there.
Those aren't even my favorite ones on that
I
album,
know.
but those are good.
You
Those
need
are good. And then I had a. I'm not even gonna say it.
Wait, let me
You had
think
a
about
what?
this
You had a
first.
third song. You had another song. What's the third song?
What's the third
supposed
song?
to be easy.
What's the
What's
third song?
Good.
Have you ever?
That would have been on one of my top songs for her.
Somebody, someone.
I love that
That's
song.
not. I didn't put that on there.
All right, but I'm gonna pick
Versus
I
what?
like
Have
the
you
song.
ever?
Almost
versus-
doesn't count. That's my
I
song,
love
'cause
Almost
it has
Doesn't
the acoustic.
I would have to go. Almost doesn't count if it was. Have you ever?
Pit it against.
Almost
Pit it
doesn't.
against. Pit it against. Put that on everything, or pit it against. Have you ever? Almost doesn't count. And Have you ever?
Almost doesn't count. Is the
Almost
top.
doesn't count.
Doesn't
Takes that
count.
away.
Almost doesn't count. Beats. Have you ever?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
For
I
me.
will agree with that.
For me.
But I was
does
happy and
Happy beat Put That on Everything, or just Put That on Everything?
put that on everything.
I like Put That on
Sure.
everything.
I love Happy. I'm gonna still pick Happy.
Mhm.
Over Put That on
Based
Everything.
on didn't I?
Yeah.
That one didn't I?
Yeah.
Shut it
And
down.
then when she, every time you build me up, you always let me down. Everybody knows. And then the acoustic. Anything with acoustic for me is it's a rap. Like if you
I
have
just love that
acoustic
album,
guitar,
though.
man.
You know that's one of my faves.
Yeah.
Favorite albums.
All right, Talia, go ahead.
Thank you for playing.
Or
So I'm gonna go rogue here. Because it's
Okay.
not. I have a few things prepared.
okay.
Go
The
Rogue.
spirit is calling on me
Do
and
it.
asking me to go in a different direction.
Do it.
So
What direction?
first, I'm gonna tell you. So first of all, I'm gonna say Nas.
Okay.
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 I'm doing the what's the
Nothing new because
no the meme, the Viola Davis meme when she just get up and roll her eyes. That's what I'm doing.
grab her bag.
Gotta get your bag.
One
She needs
moment.
to grab her bag.
So I'm gonna say, if I ruled the world,
Lauren Hill
and
is
Nas
that's
is
not
like,
fair.
okay, mommy.
Bye, mommy.
Her mommy.
Okay, you gonna be on YouTube.
Hello there.
Bye, mommy.
You leaving?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Go
If I
ahead.
ruled the world,
If I ruled the world, or Nas is like,
Nas is like, I'm gonna be
This man is
controversial.
amazing. I hate
Nas
you.
is like, Nas is like,
But again, this comes down to
because it samples Michael Jackson.
No, Nas is like it's hot, but
Nas
I'm
is like
go with
I'm a rebel.
I Rule the World because I got my first tattoo.
Pretty sure it does. No,
Ooh.
I'm lying.
I just feel like that collab was so dope.
That's why I felt like it's an unfair thing because Lauryn Hill is on there. When she come in
The
with
collaboration is hot.
like when she come in with that, come on.
Yeah, but the beat, like Premier Beats, man.
No,
Oh,
the beat hits. I'm telling you,
Nas is like
they were drilling my back with when
And it was like it was the first single off that album, I think. And so it was like
remember we stood outside? Remember we tried to get in to meet him?
Yeah.
We were
it was
outside
like-
in the
trying to look for him.
yeah.
Then we jump in the car and go look for him. Then we
I
go to
know.
Queens one night driving around looking for Nas.
We went to
I
the
feel like
album
you had us
premiere
chasing Ricky Martin or something. I don't know.
Cherrece
Well,
actually chased Ricky Martin with me. I think
yes,
Cherrece 'cause
with
I have a picture
success,
to
with
commemorate that
results.
night.
I
But
get
we
results.
also went to Queens one night looking for Nas. Like
I feel like we were just
Oh,
looking
yeah,
for
Queens-
Left
we
Rack
went to the
City.
Queensbridge Project.
We
were
did.
just
As if he
looking
lived
for
there
him.
still. I
as
don't
if he
think
was
he
still
did.
in the hood. But yeah, we did.
No one's made a decision, by the way.
No,
I said Nas is
didn't.
like
Oh,
a long
Danny,
time.
what'd you
If
say?
I Rule the World.
I would have to go if I ruled the world.
Sorry.
I-
Sting,
the beat.
I didn't like this game, and I feel like we should not play no more.
The beat, but Nas is like, I gotta go with Nas is like.
Melly, we have to at least finish the round, okay?
I know.
Danny, throw yours out there.
All right, so my next artist is none other
I'm
than
gonna throw up.
Whitney Houston.
Oh no!
Ooh, come with it. I love it.
Keep Nippy out of this.
Nope.
Should have said
Nippy
establish
is-
rules. I
Nippy
feel
is
like
all
rules should
in
have been
it.
established, and it should have been some artists that.
No, you can't do that.
I feel like it's only right. This is not.
This is why I could only come up with two sets because I've been listening to a lot of music.
Listen, I'm trying to drink more water, and y'all
Don't take nothing off that Orange Whitney album, and we can remain friends.
look at her face. Just do.
All right, the first song, it was very hard to only pick two songs too. And I didn't want to go with anything that was going to knock everything else out the water. So
I feel like you're gonna take something off that Bodyguard soundtrack because we listened to that. Like
we
every-
did, didn't we? But I didn't go there.
Okay.
You Give
You
Good
should.
Love.
You gotta
I
go
told you to
hard.
keep the Orange Whitney.
No, I
album
can't
off
keep
of
the
it.
Orange album off. You
Go
Give
ahead.
Good Love. Or
We got more songs on the
Broken
list.
Hearts
It's not
Go.
just two. Who and what?
You give good love, or where do broken hearts go?
Oh,
Where do broken hearts go?
now
You
that's
give
my
good
song. Now
love.
y'all don't know, but when I'm cleaning up in my kitchen and
You
I
give good
start,
love.
no, I gotta go with Where Do Broken Hearts Go, man.
I'm gonna go with You Give Good Love.
That cold November day.
yes.
Listen, my shoe purge was good for the soul because we found this during my
Good
shoe
love.
purge. I'm gonna go with You Give Good Love.
Mm-mm.
Good.
You're too little. You don't know what you missing. You too little.
What year was You Give Good Love? I
too
think
little.
that
That was like 85. Was that 85 or 86?
How old are you?
I don't know. It was.
What was that? 86?
I know we wasn't even 10. I know that.
Because I Want to Dance with Somebody came out in like 7th or 8th grade. So.
Mm-mm. It's never. Oh no, the bridge. The bridge.
For me, it's You Give Good Love. But
You Give Good Love.
You Give Good Love came out in 85. I said it. 85,
Yeah, we
86.
probably were
I'm
not
so
supposed to
good.
be singing that either, but do you?
no,
You Give
absolutely
Good
not.
Love
What we
is
know
good.
about You Give Good Love?
We knew it was a good ass song.
Where Do Broken Hearts
Okay.
Go? It's a song for me.
Okay.
I used to sing that, and so I had a you know how you used to record yourself. This
Yes.
what we doing right now. I used to do this all the time because
Yes,
I was
I
an
used to
only
record
child.
myself.
I used to
on my
record
little-
myself singing Where Do Broken Hearts Go. Yes.
The bridge on You Give Good Love is
Mhm.
uncomparable.
Mm.
I'm gonna play this on Leonie's record.
Sorry.
for Christmas.
When she
I'ma
gets
go-
down in that, when she
I
stops
know.
the song,
Well, I know. Oh, where do
you can't
broken
tell me nothing.
I love Where to Broken. I mean, it's Whitney. What's Whitney's
Yeah.
song?
My other song I had on there was All the Man That I Need.
Mm.
Okay. And
Mm-mm.
So I was like, but I'm gonna leave that one off and do these
And?
two.
All the Man, and what's the other song?
No. I had 3 songs in mind.
See,
Mm.
That I had to
you
choose
had
to-
3 songs in mind.
I used to sing, I don't know why I used to do this, but I used to sing All the Man I Need in a deeper register, like as if it was a man. And it was like my favorite thing to do.
How I go? Let me see.
Do it.
Build me. I can't do it anymore, but I used to have a great time.
Keep going.
The other man that I need. I can't do it anymore.
The Tony Braxton version.
Exactly.
He's all I've got in this world. He's all...
You said as if I was a man.
I don't know why I would do that. I did it all the time.
That is so
With
random.
lots of songs.
No, with that song,
Just
Oh.
that
it
song.
was all about a man. Like it was just.
I see
he's
where you
all-
come with it.
I
Yeah,
just wanted to do it.
that's hilarious.
I don't know why.
I don't know,
Alright.
Whitney, man. I
He's
feel like we
hard.
shouldn't even do
surprised.
Whitney.
I
No,
put
we
Whitney
should because you don't
on
want
my list. Whitney
That's
was
the
on my
reason
list.
why
I had
we
a feeling
should.
one of y'all would do Whitney, so I was like, I'm not gonna do Whitney because I had a feeling y'all was like, I knew Cherrece was gonna do something with Michael, and I just knew Whitney was gonna be on here, but I don't know from whom. So I,
You know, that's my girl. You know, Whitney
I know.
and Faith are my girls.
yes.
He's all I've got.
Those are Jersey peoples.
Yes.
Yes.
He's all I've
All right,
got
Cherrece, close us out. What we got?
in the world.
Cherrece, it better not be no videos.
Okay.
Go on.
All right.
I'm gonna
Mine
be
is
mad.
okay.
You're not saying anything.
Cause she did.
I'm gonna go rock.
Go.
I'm gonna go
Stay away from Bon Jovi.
Alanis Morissette.
Oh,
Yes. Yes. I'm gonna go You Ought to Know
keep ironic out of your mouth.
or Ironic.
Mm,
She do it on purpose.
You ought to know. You ought to know. I'm very quick.
Really?
You ought to know. Yeah.
Like rain
I
on your
know.
wedding day
I know,
But
and
You
it's my
Oughta
karaoke.
Know,
It's one of my
right?
karaoke
You
songs. I
Oughta
know.
Know was
that you just didn't take.
mm,
It's
You
the good
Oughta
advice.
Know was a period of my time where I was singing You Ought to Know for very
I
reasons.
want you to know.
Yes.
And then you
Yo.
gonna feel, and every time you scratch her back,
Did
does she
a
know
version of You
only
Ought to
until you
Know.
die.
Hmm.
Till you
At the
die, but you're
Grammys?
still alive. I'm gonna go with You Ought to Know.
Yo, she did a slow version of You Ought to Know at the Grammys with just like string.
I feel like I heard that.
I feel like
Yo,
Yeah.
that shit. Yo, it was just an amazing version.
Like, I feel like You Ought to Know was like the precursor to I Hate You So Much Right Now. I feel like Khalees got the energy from Alanis. Okay, this is what I'm saying.
and that
Okay.
other girl too.
I
And
like
feel that was like the precursor to the, you know what, Alanis, you right. And I feel like Khalees,
Let's
she
just
took
go
it to
and
another
tell everybody
level.
how
I'm
we really
serious.
feel.
I feel like she was the first to do it.
There's supposed to be like a musical coming out with all Alana's
yes,
songs.
with the Alanis Morissette songs. I
can't
saw
wait
that.
to see. I don't even know what it's
Really?
about. I can't wait to see.
I feel
Like,
like-
what is this? What is happening? Like,
And every time,
I
Jagged
love-
Little
every
Pill.
time I scratch
Jagged
my
Little
nails
Pill
down
was that.
someone else's back, I hope you feel it. You know how angry you got to be to write something like that?
Very.
Like, you know how
Very.
much you got to hate.
But who
me?
has not felt that emotion before?
Exactly. I felt like that
It
record. She
resonates.
wrote that
Who
specifically
hasn't felt
for
that?
what I was going through at that moment. So it was perfect.
But
I
you're
love
still alive and I'm here
it. Mm-hmm.
to remind you.
And she's a mess, and she's all right. She's claiming the mess. I'm a
like
mess.
that she was a mess and that she let it all out and she didn't keep it all bottled in.
That's right.
It's beautiful.
See,
to me.
that was
It was
to have
therapeutic.
that be like your first. It wasn't her first song, but it was the first single off that album.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know if people do like. I'm looking for that nostalgia where when like an artist first comes out and they drop that first song and that song is like, oh shit, who is this? Like,
I don't think that happens anymore because everything is so we have access
digital,
to things so quickly.
I do. Maybe you know what? I don't listen to a lot of new artists.
Me either. That's the other problem.
Like I don't know.
And also the machine of the music industry is not useful anymore.
Yeah.
So like they don't have to package anybody. They don't have to drop a first song. Because the one person whose song, and I love this artist. I never liked her first song. I don't want to hear her first song. I cringe. I turn the radio off
oh my God. Who is this?
I keep on falling.
Oh, Alicia Keys.
Yeah. Every time I hear that song,
They played that song,
and I was like,
everybody in karaoke thought to sing "I Keep on Falling."
I still sing it,
but I say all that to say that was indicative of that era where you had.
I believe I did the
really big first song come out, and everyone had to hear it and listen to, like "Vision of Love" from Mariah Carey.
Oh yes,
that was like her first big song.
You know what? I was very disappointed with that video. I was very disappointed with that video. I wanted them to do so much more with that video. I had expectations for it that were not met. She was just like standing in the meadow. Yeah. Awful.
Okay, I got one before we leave.
Okay.
Why are you shaking your head, Meli?
Because every time she tries to do these let's just go.
Okay. Always Be My Baby.
Yes.
Done.
Visceral. Look.
Yeah,
look.
That's it. I'm picking up.
I am too. It doesn't matter what
first of all, that song connects.
It doesn't matter.
Ways. Like it connects us from like, where were we swinging on a thing? We went on vacation.
Oh, Bahamas.
The Bahamas. We were swinging on the thing, singing.
Cherrece has it on videotape somewhere.
You do?
This was just before the canoe incident.
Like that's our karaoke jam. And we would just extend the "You and I" and the song would be over, but we're still doing the "You and I."
The song has ended. Like, well, what other song were you gonna say?
What you was gonna say? It's not even what you was gonna say. You playing?
I was gonna say, is New Jersey in the house?
Oh no, thank you.
No, ODB. No,
it's all right. But
it's Mariah. Go back like baby.
No, always
no liar.
That was me.
Fantasy hot like fire.
If you notice, the first song you say in the verses is the song you probably like.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Is that a psychological thing?
Yeah. If you go back, so people that watch this podcast, just go
Were
back.
you keeping notes? Do you know this for fact? Or are you just putting that out there?
I'm putting it out. I'm just throwing it out
there.
I
feel like she might be right because I feel like my first songs were the ones that I like more. I think so. I would like to see the replay to see if it's true.
Feeling so strong. Let's sing it together.
Cause you always be my baby.
I need lyrics.
The only lyrics you need is "You and I."
Listen, I swear we did "You and I" for like 10 minutes that day at karaoke. Remember
on the booze cruise?
Karaoke. Remember
we got off the booze cruise onto that abandoned island, and
on the booze cruise we were singing. That's where we were.
That's right. Did Mr. Easy pay for that?
Oh my gosh!
Was that before or after?
Should we end the program on the fact that I was almost
sold into, what is it, like Taken, like the movie Taken?
Human trafficked?
Human trafficked.
In the Bahamas?
I think you were almost human trafficked.
Like you were supposed to be going to, like, you're like, my throat is hurting. I'm going to get something. And then you never came back.
At the bar.
And then we find you playing pool with some 40-year-old man.
Wait, didn't
we were like 18.
We went to go have conch fritters.
And he wanted to take me. See, these are random men stories. All my stories are random men stories. Hence current situation. So I was almost human it's just random.
Goodness,
These
you
are
have
all-
good friends. And let this be a lesson to the young folks. Don't
Yes.
let your friends
Don't
go off.
Yes.
Because we looked for you. You got 5 minutes to get back from the bar before I come looking for you. Where you at?
Remember we took Carmen back to the room, Talia, in Mexico? We got in the cab, took her back to the room,
And then went
got
back
her
out.
And
some
then
food,
came back out.
got her some.
What did you do? Bring her to me? Because I was probably already there. Was I there?
I'm not gonna say where you stayed, but you stayed
Okay.
at the club. So we left you at
Okay.
the club
It's
for-
coming back to me now. It's
We
coming
didn't
back
leave
to
you
me
at
now.
the club.
I
by
was
yourself.
safe though. I was safe.
No,
You're not leaving.
We was definitely
No.
safe. We weren't
Yes.
leaving. We were coming back. We
Mm-mm.
left you safe because we
Yes.
knew for sure you were going to be safe.
Right,
And-
because I was with people that we knew.
Exactly. We people that we knew from home, not people
Exactly.
that we knew on the trip.
It's
People
coming back to
were
me now, yes.
Home. And then Talia and I went to take her back.
And
We
then
told the
came back.
cab driver to wait for us because we wanted the same cab driver to take us right back to the club.
Yep.
And then Talia and I felt both coming and going. Like I felt in the same spot.
How do you fall in the same spot? Like you just saw
Like
me.
that, the running joke used to be that her and I had the same brain, and then going, she fell on the stage, and then I was like, "Ha ha, you okay? Ha ha ha!" And then coming back, I fell on the same exact spot. Ha 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 ha. But
Same
anyways, moral of the story is: friends don't let friends go off by themselves.
Yeah.
When we on
In a foreign country.
when we on vacation.
We don't do it in the
Tell
United
that
States.
to, what was that girl?
Yeah.
Natalie Holloway.
Holloway.
Yep.
Friends.
Funny story. I'm
Not on my watch. I
have
ain't
a
coming back
story
to
about
tell
that.
your mama I lost you. No, ma'am.
Well, on that note, that was just throwing it out there, the first episode.
Yay.
Make sure you hit like and subscribe.
Oh my gosh, like and subscribe.
And
Yes,
we
ma'am.
don't own
In
any
the
of
corner
rights to
somewhere.
Algorithms
we were
matter.
trying to sing. We don't own any of the rights to the songs we were trying to sing.
None of them.
Hell no. If you
None of
recognize
them.
your
Not at all.
song being sung by me, you got a good ear. Because that shit nothing.
If you recognize
Boy Snippy.
if you recognize me saying
He's all I've got.
because I don't know the lyrics,
right.
but that's on you.
All right, guys. Until next time.
Bye.
Peace out.